Welcome insiders to Tech Inside. I'm Eric. Today is January 20th, 2014, so let's do some inside news. So first off, in inside news, are you interested in getting Adobe Lightroom on a tablet, like an Android tablet or an iPad? Because that might be happening later this year. Now if you don't know, Adobe Lightroom is a program right now just on the computer, Mac or PC, and it's made for editing images, so I can do color grading, color correction, and all that kind of stuff with Adobe Lightroom. And it looks like it might be coming to a tablet later on this year, and we don't exactly know if this is going to be true, but Adobe's website kind of leaked the fact that this could be happening. Of course, Adobe quickly removed the leak, so we don't exactly know if it's going to be happening, but it might. If this does happen, I'm all for it. I'm always interested in seeing tablets become more productive devices instead of just tablets that sit, play Angry Birds, and go on the internet. Moving on in inside news, for the past few weeks I mentioned 3 iOS 7 controllers, 2 for the iPod Touch and the iPhone, and 1 made for the iPad. And I mentioned how they don't seem to look that great, especially for their $99 price tag. But why is that? First, we have to realize that gaming on a mobile device with a controller now is kind of a new concept. We haven't really seen much controllers out there for like an iPod, an iPhone, and something like that. So these are the first generation of these controllers, so obviously we can expect higher quality and stuff later on, but still, they could be better right now, but why aren't they? Apparently it's actually Apple's fault. They're being very strict about these iOS 7 controllers, and they're making companies go to specific manufacturers to get specific parts like D-pads and buttons and controllers. The companies also have to buy licensing for these iOS 7 controllers, which raised the price tag again to around $100 now, and they could make a better controller. They can make it cost a lot more, but who's going to want to buy a like $200 controller? I think $100 is already too much for an iOS 7 controller. Another problem with these controllers is game support. There isn't exactly a lot of games supported on these controllers. Of course that can change as time goes on, but let's actually hope that we get better controllers at a decent price tag later on. Moving on, finally in inside news, let's talk about Nintendo. Nintendo is the company that makes the Wii, the Wii U, the Nintendo 3DS, and all stuff like that. And they're on their 3rd year of losing sales. So what are they going to do? Well, finally they might actually be considering mobile gaming like on a smartphone. Unfortunately though, we don't actually know what Nintendo is going to do. We don't know if they can move all their games over to like smartphone devices, or maybe they're going to make a smartphone device, like turn their DS into a phone, or I don't know. They can do really a lot of stuff, but who knows what they're actually going to do. Let me know down below, what do you guys think about Nintendo? What do you think they could do to really save themselves? And on that note, I'm going to sign off for Inside News for today. So like this video, subscribe, and share with your friends. Anyway guys, my name's Eric, and I'm signing out.